Good morning, madam. Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes, sure.
My first question is, do children have stress and why?
Yes, children do have a lot of stress nowadays. First of all, there is the exam tension where every child thinks that he or she has to top in the exam. That means has to get 100 out of 100 in every subject. Their friends also think so, that everybody has to be at the top. Not only that, their parents also expect a lot of things from them. Children are expected to study, they are supposed to take part in sports, they are supposed to be good at music, they are supposed to be good at dancing, at handicraft. So there are so many things that are expected from a child that definitely there is stress in a child's life.
My second question is, what are the various symptoms of stress in a child?
Well, there are various ways in which a child presents when he or she has a lot of stress. One of the things that happens to the child is that he starts getting very irritable, starts getting angry with parents, with friends, with teachers also at times. He gets into fights with his friends repeatedly. They start losing concentration. They can't study properly before their exams. Once in a while, what happens during the exams also, suddenly they start getting palpitations, their mouth goes dry and they can't write the papers properly. Sometimes children do not sleep well. They keep getting dreams of various kinds. Sometimes they cry very often and sometimes they don't eat well. Most important, a child who used to get say 90-95 out of 100 in an exam, now because of stress that child starts performing poorly in exams and may get 60-70 marks also instead of 90.
And what can the parents do to reduce stress?
Oh, there are a lot of things that parents can do to reduce stress. The most important thing is to reassure the child that whatever effort he or she can make for studies and in all the other skills is enough. What I mean by this is that it's not necessary to top every time in the class. It is necessary to work hard, work sincerely, and then whatever success comes your way, one should be happy with it. Secondly, maintaining a good family atmosphere, not having frequent fights, spending good time with the child. These are some of the things that parents can definitely do for the child and they can support the child.
What is the role of teachers in reducing the stress?
Well, it is a very good question. Students are with teachers for about 7 to 8 hours in a day and like that at least for 5 days in a week. So out of 24 hours, a very significant amount of time students spend with teachers and therefore definitely teachers can help students in reducing their stress. Teachers can support a child who is falling behind. Teachers can encourage children when they are trying to do better in the studies. Suppose there is a failure in some exam, a child who is bright doesn't do well. It is the responsibility of the teacher to find out what is it that is bothering the child. Also, if there is a change in a child's behavior in the class, suppose a child who used to be talkative now doesn't talk much. Suppose there is a child who was a very quiet child and now is very irritable, picks fights with other children. Such small little changes that take place in children, teachers should be observant and should notice them so that they can talk to the child and find out what the problem is.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. These were very nice questions.